Yo, if you want to know what all these plaques and these degrees and all these things are on my wall, stay tuned to this video. I got you. So before I go ahead and break everything down for you, the first thing I want to tell you is I want you to use the information I'm about to share with you for you. It's not about me, bro. It's about you and using the information, the example from people that you meet in your path, whether it's online or in person, and extrapolate it to your existence so you could go ahead and be a better man for it. Now, how did it start? Started right here. 2003 is when I became an EMT. That's when I started to become a paramedic, a EMT in New York City. Then, after becoming an EMT, I went ahead and became a paramedic, the valedictorian for paramedic school. Screenshot this and zoom into it so you can see for yourself. Then, after becoming a paramedic, I went ahead and became a medical doctor in 2017. That's my medical degree right there. Transitions in healthcare, from a high school dropout EMT to becoming a paramedic, to after becoming a paramedic to becoming a doctor. And up here you can't really see it too much, but what you're seeing there is recognition from the fire department of New York, explaining to me and giving me gratitude for the fact that I've saved lives. And here's the proof of the CAD number and the people's lives that I saved. Pre-hospital saves, certifications from FEMA, and etc. And why do I bring this up? If you ask me what do, I stick to a path, and then I don't stop until I reach the success point, the goal. The goal I'm trying to accomplish is not an option for me to quit. In a nutshell, what do? I don't quit. I commit to the path. I committed to the path of going some big ass arms. I committed to the path of being a better man and quitting my drug addiction and my pornography addiction and my prostitution addiction. And now I'm a better man for it. And why do I bring this up? Once again, do it for yourself. Use me as a motivation. I was a high school dropout. If I could do it, you can do it. Just see what happens when you have the right mindset. Just see what happens when you leverage the mind-body connections. I want you to see what happens when you get out of your own way. You got to understand this. Your life is your mirror. If your dog is misbehaving, it's your fault because you ain't walk him enough. If your kids are misbehaving, it's your fault because you ain't exercise them. You didn't stimulate them. They're not learning from you. And that's why they're lashing out. If your marriage, if the situation at home is not going the way you want it to go, it's because you're not being a freaking leader and the woman is disrespecting you and she's in her masculine energy. If you're not making enough money, then that's because you're not valuable enough. Too often, EMTs and paramedics and people complain about the money they're making or the lack of money that they're making. You need to understand, you don't have money problems, you have an income problem. And how do you make more income? It's by becoming more valuable. Remember, or understand this, impact equals income. If you're not making enough money, I had a guy in the comments talking about he makes $90,000 a year. That's not nearly enough. Time and energy is the real currency. Every day that passes, you get one step closer to dying. You die a little bit every single day. And you're telling me that $90,000 is worth my time and energy? Nah, man. It's not nearly enough. And I want you to adapt the same mindset. So these pinnacles of success that you may see here, they're not enough. There's more work to be done. So use me as a motivation and take extreme accountability for where you're at and where you've been and where you're going. Where are you going? How's your life? What trajectory are you on? Are you improving every single day? Are you getting better? What are you doing with yourself? You need to ask yourself these questions. And if you're not getting healthier, if you're not getting stronger, if you're not improving, you're not living, because to be living is to be growing, and to be growing is to be living. Think about it. Everything's in motion that's alive. Animals are in motion. The sea is in motion. The lake is in motion. Under the lake, there's little animals swimming, and insects and all these things going on that you may not be even seeing on a microscopic level. But if you're stagnant, showing up to work with a lackluster existence, dragging your feet, looking in the mirror and not being satisfied with what you see, trust me, your wife is not satisfied either. And she's just putting up with yourself, or putting up with you. But it's all right. You don't have to cry in a corner about everything. If the hat fits, wear it. And after you wear it, step up to the plate and change your ways. Social media is not your problem. I had someone in the comments talking about, yeah, that's why I erased my social media. Yeah, social media is not your problem. Social media is your mirror. Whatever is there that keeps disrupting you is because you're not strong enough mentally to control it. So if you're looking at big butts all day long, why are you letting yourself look at big butts all day long? Don't blame somebody else. Blame yourself for the lack of discipline to control yourself. This is the hard truths. A real friend is going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. But if you're growth-minded, and you're interested in doing better and being better, I got you. I'm here for you. And for all those people who this information goes in one ear and out the other, or they find ways to disagree with it, go right ahead and just let the results speak for themselves. This is Dr. Ray. I hope this helps. Peace.